Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go here in Inglewood. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shuck. Interesting story. Off injured in college, the third quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
Here's a guy, Mike, that has a really interesting college football journey. I mean, he is as well seasoned, I would say, as possible. Mike, think about this. He played 7 different seasons of football at the college level. So he's got ideal size, he's got strength, he's got all the physical stuff, a little bit of a pocket passer, but he has the arm and a little of the mobility that you need to make plays and play quarterback at this level. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Shuck. That one downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that'll set up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Chase Young getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man, right side, he's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
2nd and 10.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got room at the 30. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Stafford working from the pistol. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
We're trying to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Stafford. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but Right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Again, it's Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Rams.
Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Rams 7, Saints nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all. So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It's straight.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Roger McCreary in from the secondary, able to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Olave is the motion man. On 3rd and long. Here's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And they'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Rams offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Quincy Riley on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. It's another run here for Williams. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
At the 16-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd
when you
and
put
8
plays like this on tape,
13-yard
it sends a
line.
message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll run it with Williams. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Williams, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal, as we are ready to get back underway. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, L.A.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. you didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. To throw is shot. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and inches. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now shot. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
The air once more. Shot. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
They'll run for it with Neal. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime.
I got it.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, L.A.
First down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll go again with Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
What makes great
Brings up
linebackers stand out from the pack is their
48-yard
instincts and their
line.
vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, here's Stafford. That's left side and pulled in by Higbee. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Stafford from the gun on third down. That's taken in by Higbee. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll take this down to the 23. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pass is caught left side, that's Parkinson. And it'll be a short pickup, that's not enough for the first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Stafford will throw here on third and long. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back. except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this one in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Los Angeles. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. In motion goes Cooks. On 1st down, shot. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing on 2nd down, shot. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now Shuck on 3rd down. That one downfield for Cooks. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard
Matthew Stafford
line.
and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Here's a handoff to Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. The Saints have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action, Stafford. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Gain of 26
A
yards.
big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the
Brings up
defense,
2nd
Mike,
and 9
executing this zone
at the
defense, and
31-yard line.
they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
To Puka Nacua. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Stafford. He'll try to run for it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
1st down.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their
1st and 10
timeouts.
at the 19-yard
Clock stops with
line.
a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyron Williams. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
On comes Joshua Parity for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Rams are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Saints nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. From the gun, it's Shuck. Shaheed with the catch. New Orleans 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
11 on the play.
11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Saints 1st down. To throw is Shuck. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Braden Fisk in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the 1st half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the 2nd half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The shotgun, it's Stafford. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10. They'll go with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
On the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and 9.
Keep going.
Williams gets it on the draw.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now shot. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints are able to edge a bit closer.
Rams 28, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 29, here's second down and a yard. On play action, it's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Jordan Howden on the stop.
37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On the give, it's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
That's another Rams first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1. Here's Stafford. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 31, here's second and 9. Back to throw is Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Kamara on the carry for New Orleans. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action here with Chubb. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
To Jordan Whittington. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Stafford to throw again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
For a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
First down, Stafford. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one caught the floor. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
And the Rams.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2nd and goal.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second down, it's Stafford. That is caught by the tight end. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Party now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will add one more onto their big lead.
Saints 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
In motion goes Cooks. Shuck looking to throw on first down. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Chuck to throw on second down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
Moreau in motion. Now Shuck on third down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards.
First down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On first down, Shuck. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Rams' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. The air once more. Shuck. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. To the air again is Shuck. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he will score. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown Saints. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Saints 14.
After the
Blake
touchdown,
Groupie
it's
to kick
Groupie
off for
to
the
kick this
Saints.
one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. First down, it is Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
On the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the carry, it's Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. It's another run here for Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Chase Young on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They go jet sweep and give it to Adams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
Looking to create a little
It's
spark
4th
here on
down.
3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
Punt team headed out for the Rams.
Formation for the Rams.
Punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
The Saints take over.
Now,
1st
out
and
comes
10.
the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
To Rashid
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Complete to Devin Neal. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Moreau in motion. On play action, it's Shuck. Right side, he's got Moreau. And this is going to backfire in a big way. He's out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long. Throwing again, Shuck. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go, and here's Shuck. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. One caught by Adams. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints 17-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Terrence Ferguson. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, here's Stafford. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Rams stretch things out even further.
45, Saints 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's shot. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is shot. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Third down, and here is Shuck. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
First down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 12.
Give them 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, it's Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Made at his own 2-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 4.
We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's 4th down.
The Rams punting unit coming out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return, it's Shaheed. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. So it's a win here for the Rams. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early and often, and they cruised to an easy victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.